Hey guys, Short Game 6 here, bringing you my post game for the Panthers against the New Jersey Devils that just ended about a half hour ago. Okay, so sorry to have this out a little bit late. I'm starting to watch the post games from here now, right after the actual game. So Panthers got the big win tonight, winning 3-0. But this was not a typical 3-0 game. We're in the first period, and would there be a Panther game without an injury? I don't think so. I believe in the first period, there was a hit by Pavel Zacha against Dennis Morgan. And you know Morgan, he's so injury prone that he just can't, I knew there was enough, it was going to be enough time until he got hurt. And this was a big hit, and this is a physical league. It's not all speed. So Morgan got hit hard against the boards, and it was a 5-minute major, which was a good call, but Morgan went out, and yeah. But on that 5-minute major, the Panthers took advantage of it, except we had only a 3-minute power play, but we still capitalized on it. UC Jokinen having a great feed to Riley Smith, and he one-times it. It's a save by Schneider, but he puts his rebound home to give the Cats a 1-0 lead. That goal was also assisted by Trocheck, and remember that. The guys who used to play on one line together, Jokinen, Trocheck, and Smith, all points on one goal. So keep that in mind. Next up. We get into the second period, and I'm like, okay, we battled in the first. We're going to have a bad second period. So I'm very nervous going in. And what happens? The Devils dominate us. And they really were throwing some pucks on net. And Roberto Luongo stood tall in his first game back. Looked like he's had a whole season of rest. Plays unbelievable in that second period. And somehow keeps us in this game. So yeah, we get out of the second with a 1-goal lead. And I'm like, okay, the Devils are going to come out firing. We've got to match that. So we can hold this lead and get out of New Jersey with a win somehow. So we get into the third. It goes back and forth. By the way, I'm going to mention the post by New Jersey. I think it might have been Travis Zajac. But then the Panthers with a post from Keith Yandel on the power play. And then a post, but right before that, by Jonathan Marchessault. So 2 posts by the Panthers in this game. But 1 by New Jersey, which thank God didn't get past Luongo. And keep in mind that Luongo doesn't have a good career record against New Jersey. Keep that in mind. So the Panthers are fighting, and New Jersey just keeps pushing it in the offensive zone. And then we get near the end of the game, Roberto standing tall. UC Jokinen gets the pass and shoots at the empty net, and he scores it. UC Jokinen, one of the guys I said that needed to step up in these games. Yager didn't have any points, but I think he had a great game. He had a lot of battles, a lot of skills, especially when he picked that guy's pocket. I think might have been Quincy or Zajac, but that was a great play by Yager. But Jokinen stepping up with a goal and an assist. Great for him, great for the team, great for his confidence. And you could see in the interview, he was happy that he was able to produce tonight. And then we get a little bit later. We got 28 seconds to go. We get a timeout. So what happens soon after that? We get a pass, and Vinny Trocheck, bar down, empty net, makes it a 3-0 game, and the Panthers have a 3-goal lead. I can't remember the last time we said that here in Florida. The Panthers with a 3-goal lead, who's heard of that? So great job by the boys. They get the win in New Jersey. Roberto Luongo, 5th all-time in wins, passing Terry Sawchuk, like I said in the pregame. Wow, unbelievable milestone for him. I'm happy for him. He deserved it. He shut out New Jersey, and it was all him. I really think it was all him this time. He was unbelievable, getting pucks from everywhere, and we went this whole year without letting up a goal, maybe 1 assist, maybe not even a point to Taylor Hall. He was my player to watch tonight. He made a lot of great plays, and the Panthers were able to shut him down. I also want to point this out. I didn't say that at the beginning of the season, but I'm going to say it now. I really think he's done great. Michael Matheson has some unbelievable defensive skills that he's developed. I'm not going to say this 100% because I said this exactly before, and then he made a turnover that was awful against the Jets and gave Laine a goal. But Matheson played unbelievable tonight in the defensive zone. Great breakouts, great in the neutral zone, perfect in the neutral zone, actually. And he made great decisions with the puck, which is exactly what this defensive core needs. So I'm really happy with Matheson. Great job by him. And then let's get to the injury. So we have no timetable on Mulligan, no idea what even happened to him. But we have news that Griffith and McKegg could return on Wednesday in Brooklyn. So that's a big one. That is a big one in Brooklyn. So hopefully we can get the win there. Let's get to more injuries. Can't believe we have so many injuries. Let's get to Alexander Barkov. So when he had his injury, they said 2 to 3 weeks. It's been, I think, a week. Maybe shorter than that since his injury. I'm not 100% sure. But they said today that he'll be another 3 weeks likely. So Barkov is, I would say, our best player. So we really need him to try and come back, and we need to stay in the playoff race while he's out. And so once we get this team rolling with all of our players back, I can't wait to see whoever we play. Like, they got to be scared once we get all these guys back. So overall, just a great game played by the Panthers. Would maybe like that second period to be a little bit better. Great job on our top 10 penalty kill again. But the power play, 1 goal, I think, on 5 or 6 tries, it's got to work. I mean, we got the goal tonight. The game winner was on the power play, but that's 1 goal. We got to, and you could see it with the Panthers. That second power play line was shooting, which is exactly what we need. But that first power play line, all they did was pass. They really didn't shoot. I think they had 2 shots on goal in the whole game, that first power play unit. They really got to shoot, and they really got to find those corners and get those garbage goals, like Danny was saying during the game. So hopefully that the Panthers can regroup just like they did tonight against the New York Islanders in Brooklyn. And I'm really hoping for a win in this one. I mean, we beat the Islanders in OT, and I wasn't able to watch that game because I was in Philly going to a game, and I also met the Ghost himself right before that happened. The Panthers won in overtime. And while I was when I was in my seat at the Flyers game, I saw Marcia Sotia too. So I was into that game. I was not really watching the Flyers game. I was at a Flyers game at a sold-out arena, and I still have the Panther game in my lap on my phone, and I'm watching it. So really, I think that's commitment right there, and I hope that the Panthers can get the win against the New York Islanders in Brooklyn because, wow, I'm not even going to mention it. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not even going to mention what we were there for, but we need, this is not even just for the standings. I think that this game is important for the confidence, the guys like Yushiokin and Vinny Trocheck, Riley Smith. We can even go to Matheson, who played there. Luongo especially. This is going to be an emotional game for them because something happened with them in the Islanders a little while ago, and I think they want some more revenge on it because we dominated them before. So hopefully that we can get this win and boost our confidence, and then we come back to play the Isles again. I might go. So really, this is a big one for us, and I really hope that we can get the win and dominate these New York Islanders because I really want to beat them, and I just hate them. I just hate them, and I can't stand them, and I just really want this win against them. So great win by the Cats tonight, shutting out the New Jersey Devils, making a statement. We are now 2 points out of a playoff. 2 points out of a playoff spot. That I know. 3 points out of second place. 2 points out of the spot. Ottawa's holding that third spot in the Atlantic, and Boston is holding that second spot. Montreal, I think, is going to lose tonight. They're down 3-1 to Washington, I think, with 5 minutes left. So that's, I guess, good for the division, but we shouldn't really be worrying about Montreal right now. Hopefully the Panthers can get the big win in New York after getting a huge win in New Jersey, shutting out the Devils 3-0. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys soon.